Hi Taurus, welcome to the channel. Welcome back if you're a returning viewer or subscriber. I appreciate you being here with me this Sunday morning. All right, Taurus, I am going to be doing your weekly angel tarot reading. It's going to be for the first week of May, which is May 1st through the 7th. I am going to be doing weekly videos for May because May is going to be a big month for us, Taurus. Okay, and you don't know, I am Taurus. If you don't know what your signs are, go in my description box and I have a free natal chart link in there where you can click on. It takes you about 5 minutes to complete and you can find out what your sun, moon, and your rising signs are. I know it's beneficial for me when I do look at all three of my signs. It definitely gives me a different idea of what's going on overall in different areas of my life. So that link is below. It's free to access and it'll help you, I think, if you're not sure all three of your signs are. So I'm doing your angel tarot. So when I started my channel years and years ago when I was on, I used to do the angel tarot all the time, and it seemed to be a really big hit for people with liking that type of reading. So I'm going to try it again. As I was saying, it is a huge month for us, Taurus. There's a lot of changes that are going to be happening for us. It's our season for one, but in May particularly, and I'm not an astrologer, I just know for myself because I follow the Taurus astrology with the moon, the eclipses, all the planetary movements that are moving in our houses, out of our houses, certain houses. There's a ton of YouTube readers on astrology, so if you're curious, I would definitely encourage you to go find one of those astrologers that you like and you benefit from. But I do know it's a big month, and I know I'm trying to get these videos out now because I want to make sure that you're taking action and that you're doing what you need to do, okay? So let's get into it. The card that came out for you while I was shuffling was Awakening, okay? So I love seeing this card, even though it's a very, very good card, positive card. It's going to bring a lot of positive results into your life. But I do know that it can be very uncomfortable and difficult to be in this phase yourself when you're going through this process. I myself went through my awakening probably 8-9 years ago, and it kind of felt like my life was turned upside down. I seemed to be very confused and very lost in what was going on with who I thought I was or what I thought I wanted in my life. So do know that if you're experiencing it, it's normal. You are going through a spiritual awakening, okay? Usually they're brought on by some type of event in your life. There's some type of event where there's a great challenge or something that it's usually uncomfortable, to be honest with you, and it wakes you up. So what you're being guided to do, like I said, I love seeing this card because there is definitely, like I said, there are so many different transits in our houses, things that are moving out of our houses. When I pulled your cards for this month, all I could think of was that I wasn't surprised to see them. Okay, like I know there's going to be huge movement, there's going to be huge change. What I want to make sure that I stress enough for you is that you are putting in the action and you're putting forth your effort, and that seems to be what a lot of your messages are too. So this card states that they want you to look at things from a different perspective. There's a temporary standstill, and it's important to be yourself, okay? So, for many of my Tauruses, and even if you're cross-watching in general, a lot of people, I think, have had awakenings in their life for a while and been trying to figure out what direction to go into, what direction to move into. You actually do have the Two of Fire here, which shows that you have been trying to decide what direction to go and what path most aligns with you and who you are. And that's why this card signifies identify who you are. So part of the awakening is realizing of a part of your identity, which is very hard for us to shake and let go of who you thought you were, why you thought you were here. I'm going to actually be doing a life purpose reading for you after this tour, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. But those questions come up. Why am I here? Or the things that you thought you wanted to do, career-wise, or having your life, family-wise, money, whatever it is, those interests and things start changing. That's how you know that the old you is being stripped away and you're starting to realize who you really are. Maybe you wanted this big corporate job and you wanted a big position, and you thought that that's what your goal in life was or that you were striving for. And then you realize, no, I don't. I want a spiritual practice. I want a spiritual purpose. my life purpose is not to climb the corporate ladder. That's just an example. That's kind of like what happened with me, my spiritual awakening. I had already been very successful in school, attained my master's degree in counseling and psychology. I worked many jobs as a therapist, a director. I was a psych professor, and at the end of it, I was realized how empty I felt and how emotionally unfulfilled I was, because it was not in my true identity. I was kind of in my identity of what society gave me, because that's what I thought I was supposed to do. So your awakening is going to make you challenge that, okay? Some people go through their awakening and you can get stuck in your awakening too, in trying to move in the path that's aligned for you, because there's fears around it and you have all that showing up and playing out, okay? But like I said, being mindful though that this is a huge month and I need you to take action without thinking about it. Don't think of the outcome. Don't think of the what ifs. Don't think if it's going to fail. Don't just put some action forth in this direction this month. It's going to be huge. It's going to be very favorable for you, okay? Important to be yourself means doing what is aligned with you, your truth. What is true for you? What do you feel your purpose is? Where do you feel your passion is? What is it that you want to do? Most people find out they're a humanitarian, that they want to serve, they're light workers, they're star seeds, that they were put here for these other purposes during this time, okay? So this is very huge to come out in your reading, this card alone, and I won't take much longer on it, but I don't want to ignore what this card means to you, but it is life-changing. It's going to be transformation, transformative, and I hope you don't get stuck in it and fail to move in the direction that you know you're being guided to move in out of fears. Because you do have some cards here that will talk about releasing your fears and things like that. So you start off with the Fool. So this is a spiritual journey for you, or however you term it, phrase it, in whatever way that you want. You are ready to take a leap of faith. You are ready to go into a new direction. Okay, this can be in several areas of your life. It does not have to just be in work or career. It could be in finance. It could be in your home life. It could be so many different areas. Okay, so you have to apply it. But if you have questions and you're wondering, hopefully the reading brings some clarity to you. So you have the Dreamer, which is the Fool in the Tarot, and it says a leap of faith. You are so being encouraged to follow your dreams. Okay, so these two together come out. And with the Sun, you're like guaranteed like success, happiness. And I know, Taurus, that you know that this is the right path for you, that this is the direction that you're supposed to go into. And it's going to bring you extreme happiness, success, joy, abundance, and emotional fulfillment. Okay? For many of you, your whole reading has to do with your crown chakra, so receiving the divine messages from the divine, from your angels, your spirit guides, whatever it is that you connect to. It has to do with a lot of fire. So I know this is a project for many of you. This is a passionate project, something that aligns with your heart's desires that you want. And it has to do with emotional fulfillment in your life as well. Something that you want that's going to bring you emotional fulfillment. And for many of you, this has to do with a relationship, wanting love in your life. This is a huge year for us, Taurus. I can't express it enough, but I feel like our entire lives are going to change this year, okay? I just did your general read yesterday for May 2023, and in there it shows marriage, increase in finances, and things like that. I would encourage you to check it out. I just uploaded it last night. So they want you to follow your dreams. And a couple of the shuffles I did too, I kept seeing the High Priestess and the Moon come out, which tell a lot with using your intuition, following your intuition, and the path you feel like that you're being led and guided to by the universe, the divine, your angels, whoever it is that you believe in the Moon, using your psychic abilities. So for a lot of you, if you're questioning if your life purpose or your life path is utilizing your psychic abilities that you know that you have, that you're afraid to, because it's so uncomfortable. I've been seeing 12-12 a lot, 12-22 a lot, which means coming out of your comfort zone. So there is a level of discomfort. My advice to you is to do it in the discomfort. That is the true definition of courage. Doing something when you're fearful of it and you're uncomfortable, and doing it anyway, That is courage, and we all have it. You just have to tap into it, okay? But you are guaranteed assured success in this direction. So I do want you to know that. I just, key point, it's not going to happen unless you put something into it. So again, this new beginning for you, and taking a leap of faith, is in regards to a relationship. You have the Two of Water, okay, which talks about a relationship that comes, a relationship that continues. I'm sorry, I don't have my glasses on. I'm so stubborn with it. A relationship that continues to grow closer. They're asking you to have forgiveness, okay? So if this is someone from your past or something like that that may not have worked out, and I'll get a clarifier on it. I don't like to clarify on these, but I will. If they're asking you to have forgiveness, or it could be forgiveness with others in your life. Remember, Two of Cups, yes, it's soulmate connection. I always look at it as soul contract too. These could be other individuals in your life, in your surroundings, that you have soul contract with for you to learn a particular lesson. So these could be coworkers, colleagues, relative, family members. It does not have to be an intimate relationship when you get this card, but you are being asked to forgive, and that there's going to be a positive resolution to a conflict. So a conflict is going on, and I saw that in your May general reading yesterday too. You really need to go check that out, Taurus. That there was conflict around you, that you were trying to overcome. There was gossip, jealousy, things like that. Just people being deceitful, you feeling betrayed and hurt. It came out in your general read. There is going to be a positive resolution to it. Okay, so remember, Two of Cups, two soul contracts. Soul contracts, individuals that show up on your path, even with a soulmate, because it's not always intimate, that are there to teach you a lesson or lessons that you can't learn on your own. So what they really want you to know is this experience that you're having, do not take it personal with the other individuals. This is an agreement you and that individual made before you even came here, that they were going to help you learn this lesson. Okay, so they're asking you to have forgiveness, and you need to have forgiveness so you don't carry that low vibrational, heavy energy around with you. Okay, key, very key right there. Because especially if you're going to be in manifestation mode, and you have it with a dreamer, you can't manifest from a low vibrational state. You need to have your energy very high, and needs to be very positive so that you can attract the energy that you're trying to attract. So if you need to forgive, remember, forgiveness is for you. It's not for them. You are in no way at all saying that what they did was okay, that their behavior was okay. Doesn't mean that you're excusing their behavior or that you're condoning it. Forgiveness sets you free. All right, you don't sit there in the resentment and the anger and the regret towards that imagery. When you become aware and in your spiritual awakening, that's why it's telling you to look at things from a different perspective. When you become aware that that situation has had that impact on you, you're walking around in that very heavy energy of anger, resentfulness, whatever it is, and then you continue to attract that to you. Okay, so part of the spiritual awakening or the journey that you're on is to learn how to get that out of you, learn how to heal it and move forward, because the spiritual awakening is all about being enlightened. You can't get to a place of enlightenment if you don't learn how to deal with individuals and situations in your life that keep bringing you down to that lower vibration. Okay, so forgiveness is huge. There is going to be, something is going on. They said you have no pentacles in your reading. So this is all about your emotions, and this has to do with love and passionate projects that you have. So big month, big month, okay? You do, just if finances are a thing, you do have the sun, though, that tells you you're going to have great abundance, okay? So the new beginning, this is a project that you're passionate about. It's okay, it's being clarified by the Ace of Fire, an exciting new opportunity. There could be a career advancement for you, okay? And it says change your life now. I said it right in the beginning of the video. You have to take action. If you want something more, you want something new, you have to put the steps forward. If it's a promotion, apply for it. If it's a new job, apply for it. If it's a different career path, apply for it. If it's your own business, start taking the steps to do it. But it's something that you're passionate about. So that should be motivating you, and it should be moving you forward, okay? Key, you have to take action, okay? Two of Water is clarified by the King of Water, okay? So this relationship or this soul contract has to do with an individual. It could very well be a love relationship. So King of Water is either your Pisces, your Cancer, or your Scorpio. Like I said, this could be someone that you dealt with in the past. I'm not actually going to clarify it with my other deck because I'm getting intuitively that your clarification is coming off the card underneath it. Someone that you might have dealt with in the past already, okay, that comes back around. Like I said, could be soulmate connection, could be soul contract too, okay? Something that may not work out. So it says, open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice and doing charity work, okay? Because mind you, what you put out there, you get back. It's the law of karma. It's inevitable. So you're putting heaviness and negativity and toxicity out there, you are then receiving that back into your life. Charity work makes us feel good. It lifts our vibration when we serve others. So service to others, which is ultimately the whole purpose why any of us are here right now today for anything, is it when we do for others, it makes us feel good about ourselves. It's an instant leveling up of our vibration, okay? Then you have Four of Wands, okay? This is what it's about, Taurus, right here. It's about abundance. It's about that happy home life that you want where you're content and everything just seems to be in alignment with who you are and what you are, okay? So you have it showing up. It talks about contentment, peace, and abundance, a happy home life, and the successful completion of a project. So I feel like this passionate new beginning that you have, you're going to successfully complete it, okay? I'm hesitant when I'm saying that, not that I don't feel like you're not going to, but I feel like it's been something that you may have worked on, that you have been working on, or started and stopped. I mean, that you started it and you stopped it. There was this back and forth, this wavering with it, because you have the Two of Fire by it, okay? Which talks about continuing to move forward. So that's why I feel like you're going to complete it. So if you're wondering if you should continue to move in this direction, so say you've started something and you're not seeing the results from it that you wanted, or say that you put in for the promotion at work and you haven't heard anything back. It's telling you, just continue to move forward. Say you've been waiting to hear from someone and you haven't. Just continue to move forward, okay? The Two of Fire says you've come into your own, new partnerships or contracts, okay? And encouraging you to continue. You've made a choice, okay? You've made a choice. They want you to move forward. And with that choice, they want you to focus, focus, focus. It's very big right now. There's a lot of fiery energy for you. I feel like a lot of you are going to have the energy. You got to get rid of the distractions, whatever they are, whether it's the dishes, the running around, the cleaning, the watching the Netflix, the binge, whatever it is, you got to get rid of the distractions. You're being guided to focus, commitment with vision, and to be a leader. They want you to be a leader in your own life. Be a leader. And when you step up and you are in your truth, you are giving people permission to be in their truth. So you stepping up and starting your own business and making it happen and being successful will allow others to know that they can do the same thing because you have done it. Okay, you are being called to do this as part of your soul mission. It is a huge soul mission and it's a big fulfillment, but you were chosen for it. So do know if you were chosen for it that you are equipped to complete it. Okay. And then it also says you may want to seek advice from someone creative. Okay. Let me go on back under the Two of Fire. I like to go across and then down if you notice. All right. So the Four of Fire. Remember I said you want the contentment, you want the peace, you want the abundance, you want the happy home life. And you're being told you can have it. Yes, you can. They're encouraging you to stretch your wings and fly right now. That you can do whatever you want. I told you, May is a huge month. If you're not seeing the results, it's okay. Plant those seeds this month, though. Okay, you must plant the seeds this month and get it going. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself, okay? Assert your independence and your creativity. Again, your creativity, your independence, you being a leader in your own life and taking control of it and driving it in the direction that you want. You picking the path that's best for you. These messages are coming out so strong for you. Two of Fire, this path, if you're wondering, does bring that happiness. The Sun is, for me, and I love seeing it, it's the happiest card in the deck. So anytime I see this for myself, or I see it for someone else when I'm reading, or if I'm doing a personal reading, I get very excited because I know there's a lot that's there. You have to go down the path that you're feeling led to and guided to, okay? You may not see the abundance right away. You may not see the joy and all the happiness right away, because with any new beginning, there's going to be a challenging ending, okay? And with new beginnings, there's challenges, there's obstacles. They're there for a reason. They're helping you grow. They're growing you. You may not realize it, but when you're in a spiritual awakening state and you're aware, you can grasp what's happening, why those obstacles and challenges are showing up for you and not so much to you, okay? But it says, this path, I'm going off to Wands, but the Sun is saying that it's happy outcome, brilliant new ideals that lead to success, and have confidence in yourself. Big, it's huge. So a lot of my Tauruses, and the videos resonate with you, and this is something that's aligned, please leave me a comment below, and if you're enjoying the video, hit the like button and subscribe for me. This path does bring this for you. So if you've been asking for a sign, or you've been questioning yourself, should I take this path? Because like I said, for a lot of you, it's so different, but that's because you're in a spiritual awakening state, and it's very different from what you're used to, or from what you used to value, or from what you used to do, your old interests. It's so different. It's not uncommon for you to question this new path that you want to go down. And they're telling you yes. This is your confirmation if you've been asking for a sign. It's absolutely yes. Okay? We always ask for signs. And I use angels a lot. I connect with angels a lot, especially when I'm reading or I'm channeling or I'm meditating. I call them the angels. That's who I connect to mostly. And I will say, give me a sign so big and so clear that I know that that's the answer. If you stay to the end of the video, I'm going to pull some yes/no cards from the angel answer deck, and I'm also going to pull additional angel messages for you, okay? And just so you know, my Etsy shop is open too, so I have a lot of manifestation things in there to help you. Whatever it is that you're trying to manifest in regards, I have the manifestation candles, I have the sage, I'm going to be putting the crystals in there, but there's a ton of stuff. I have some of the products that I will show you that I have out today. But a lot of them I use, like I'll use sage when I'm meditating, or if I'm trying to meditate for abundance. I use the abundance candle. I have protection candles, cord cutting, money manifestation, whatever it is that you're looking to do. They don't make things magically disappear, but the colors and the energies and the thoughts of it while you're there manifesting or doing it draws the energies in. So it helps bring a more focused intention to what you're doing, so that you can basically focus on that with your intention. It's your intention that manifests anything. So if you're wondering why people use a lot of divination tools like crystals or candles or things like that, or certain colors, it's so that you stay really in that moment and that intention to draw the energies in. It's all about drawing the energies in. Okay, anyway, enough of the lecture. With focus with commitment, and it says, and with vision, be a leader, advice from some creative. So maybe you feel stuck, or you feel like something's not moving in the right direction. They're just saying offer. So your advice could be here during this reading right now, and continuing to move forward and get rid of the distractions. The distractions, this is a huge month. I'm going to encourage you, and what I'm hearing for you is you need to just put everything you got into it. If you felt disappointed in the past with a project, and it didn't work, or even now you feel like it's not getting off the ground, because this really is about project or career advancement. So really, or are you trying to even find a different career or career path? Really put your energy into it now, and make sure every day that you're working on it or you're doing something to move towards that goal of yours. That's the key. All you got to do is do something to move towards it, and then the universe is going to come in and support you. Okay. 10 of water, again, relationship card. Okay. Content and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. So you do, like I said, contracts, new people. Some of you are going into a different area at your job, a different department. Some of you are getting new jobs. These relationships are going to be more emotionally fulfilling. They're going to be more positive, more healthy for you. For some of you, this is an intimate relationship. Okay, someone could be coming into your life or a past relationship re-entering. I am going to be doing the love readings for you too, Taurus. For me, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button for me, and definitely give this video a like if you're enjoying the content in it. So a lot to do with relationships, home life, projects. It's all connected. I feel like everything is connected, but and it's so important. What I'm hearing is for you to align with yourself and your path, because then you're putting out the energies that can return to you. When you're out of alignment with yourself and you're out of alignment with your truth, and your truth has to do everything with the path that you're taking in life, you tend to operate in a different energy, and it's more lower vibrational because you're just very unhappy, sad, you're depressed. It can cause anxiety, it can cause addictions. All those things can happen when you are out of alignment with your truth. So be aware of that if you're not. And I speak of that from personal experience of being in the awakening and not aligning with my truth and knowing that I needed to take this path no matter what fears, worries, anxieties there were, because I can tell you the price of not aligning with it is a lot higher. Okay, so keep that in mind. You also have, I just want to do the Page of Fire just because it's another fire card. A lot of passion. He talks about news of an exciting endeavor and use your originality and integrity. So make sure that whatever you're doing, it's not something that you're just doing to do. It's something that you're doing from the heart. As long as you're doing good and you're authentic and you're doing it from integrity, the universe will support you. If you're doing it out of ego, and when I say ego, I mean for like money, get rich quick, fame, power, prestige, the universe is not going to align to support you with that. Just so you know that. It really needs to be something that your authentic self and that you're acting from integrity with, because then it's coming from your heart. That passion is coming from your heart when you move forward. If you're trying to do something and you're dreading it and you're like, that's not your path. Okay? Because that's what you're putting out there. You have to draw the energies back into you, so be very careful with what you're putting out there. Okay? So I wanted to go over that card again. I'm going to do one more message for just as the messages from your angels. I'm going to pull one from here, and then I'll pull 2 or 3 cards from the angel answer. So you can think of a question that you want now. Before I get to that deck, if you want, whether it's whatever area of your life that you want, and we'll see what your angels have to say. Okay, and then I'll just show you a few of the Etsy products. Would love for you to go enter into the shop and see what's in there and if there's anything that interests you. It took me a while to get the Etsy shop put together, but I am happy. Okay, so all right, now I'm gonna all right. You have Archangel Michael. Okay. I am with you, giving you the courage to make the life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. Told you. We have Angel. I'm going to do 2 more. Azure. Okay? Your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith, and don't try to force it to happen. Let go of the control. Just act. Whether you think that things are happening or occurring or not. There are things that are going on behind the scenes. The universal energies are supporting you behind the scenes. And that is exactly what I'm hearing. Continue to put forth the effort. Do not focus on the end result. And Mystique. Keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. Okay. If these 3 cards, these additional messages, don't go along with your reading, I mean, I don't know how much more clarification you would need in regards to the messages that came out for you. Okay. I will, real quick, just because they align, you have the card here, Ray, and at the bottom of my other deck. Some of you are improving your health, okay? Definitely make sure that you're clearing your energy. That's what the sage sticks are for, the smudging. Balance those chakras. Ray says yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. Make sure you're getting some type of exercise. Yoga helps because it moves the negative energies around in your body, helps you release, okay? And it opens your chakras up too. So make sure you're doing that, okay? Improving health. Okay? All right. I just want to pull this. Let's see. Ask your questions. I'm going to pull 2 cards, okay? So ask 2 questions ready, and we're going to see what your angels say. You got don't stop, okay? And there's going to be a situation I feel like you're going to have to compromise in. So if this is a resolution, a peaceful resolution or something, you may have to compromise. So be aware of it. All right. If you want to end some type of conflict to a resolution, whether it's with anybody, it doesn't just have to be a relationship. Okay. It could be family, friends, coworkers, colleagues, whatever. You may have to compromise, and you have to remain positive. Okay. If something has not, and I'm getting this, so I have to give it to you as your message. This was in your last reading I did for May too, like for last night for May 2023. You gotta go watch it. If something is not working out, or something that you wanted not work out the way you want, okay, it's because there's something better. Okay, so say you asked to be moved, or you asked for a different position, or just you wanted a particular person or a relationship. I feel like I just went through this in your reading last night, and it doesn't happen. The reading showed some heartache and disappointment and stuff. Know there's something better, and know that there's a peaceful. I can't stop pulling them now because the messages are just coming. There's a peaceful resolution to something, okay? And again, you have romance, opportunities. If this is your business, just know that you're ready. And time frame wise, within the next few months, if you need guidance, ask your angels. And you're being encouraged to meditate, okay? Take action. Take action. I told you. I said it. You have to take action. All right. Taurus, I'm going to end your angel read there. Please let me know if you enjoyed the angel reading. Because I haven't done the angel tarot in a while. And it's funny because this is the first deck I purchased, I think 9 years ago. And I said, when I was guided and led during my own spiritual awakening, and it was very scary to me. I had never even watched tarot before. Like, I think I had like a reading once or twice done by someone. And I remember I was so intrigued by them and what they knew, but I never knew I myself had the abilities to do it. But I remember just being very even like afraid. I used to just, I started watching YouTube readers on YouTube and stuff, and I was guided myself. And the angel, I'll show you the deck. This was my first deck that I used. I think I felt more comfortable with it because it was an angel tarot card deck. And then I took an actual tarot course and learned the traditional tarot, and then how to do spreads and stuff. And then I learned how to tap into my own abilities and things like that, and using the decks. So it's been a journey, and part of my purpose is to sit here and help you move along your path in your journey. And I used a lot of divination tools to do that. As I grow my channel, I will be implementing what those divination tools are. But tarot was the biggest thing for me. It absolutely was the biggest thing for me. All right, so Taurus, that's your reading for the first week of May, from the 1st to the 7th. Remember, it's beautiful. Everything you want is right in front of you. You have to remember that you create your reality, okay? I have some, anything that I use or sell or suggest are things that I've used myself, that I know have worked or whatever. I have the sage sticks, so I have the white sage, which is just for getting rid of negative energy. Come home from work, say there was a lot of things, of stress at work, whatever, conflict with coworkers. I sage myself in my area, and then I shower and rinse off all the negative energy. I have the intuition sage sticks. This is really good when you're meditating and you're trying to tap into your intuition. This is really, really good for readers and things like that who need to use their intuition during those readings. Okay, I have individuals who are trying to manifest their abundance. I have the abundance sponge kit. This has the white sage and cinnamon, the paddle stick, the selenite stick, the green adventure stein. It's got the information on how to use it. I have the ritual manifestation candles for being a money magnet. I have the love smudge for self-love, for you. This one is the love smudge. Yep. And then I have these are just a few of the items, the love bundle too. Everything in here, there's several pieces of what you need for this with instructions on how to use these. If you're looking to balance your chakras, there's a chakra journal on there. Just go in there and explore it, follow it. You can follow the page. I'll be uploading the crystals. I'm big into crystals because of the energies. I meditate with them. I use them to balance my chakras, to pull out the negative energies and open them. And I can tell you when I'm done, I feel like I'm floating. Okay, so follow the channel and follow my store, and there'll be more that I'm putting out. Please let me know if you like the video and if you would like to see more of the Angel Tarot readings in the future. Until then, Taurus, thank you and good luck in May.